It's all about fishing. It's all about hunting. It's all about the great outdoors. And it's all about outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl.
Good morning, welcome aboard. I'm Captain Roy.
And I'm Cheryl Little. We're on safari today.
We sure are. And I don't know whether we're going to be able to shoot the program or not, Cheryl. We came back core of steak and eggs out there on Tyndall Parkway. You don't leave there hungry.
You do not. It was good to see Linda. We didn't get to see Willard. He wasn't there this morning, but I did see Linda. She looked great, didn't she?
Great.
Nice looking lady.
Yeah.
But I tell you, Corms has done so much for our community. They're such an icon in our area. Over the years, they've done, they're real active with our military base, Tyndall Air Force Base. They've done cookouts for Tyndall. They've done a lot of sponsoring of our local schools. So, it's neat to be able to go and patronize local businesses that put so much back into our community.
They're real modest, don't say all the things that they do, but they are aware of folks around them that's hungry. Just say that. But I enjoyed the breakfast. Sure, we got a big show lined up. As a matter of fact, at the end of the show, we're going to be drawing for a fishing trip for somebody that I can take fishing.
Yeah.
And we'll give away a free fishing trip. And I had a strikeout on our Lake Seminole fishing report. I think I called too late. Guy Jody Wells is probably way up the Flint River, and I don't have a fishing report for Lake Seminole. I'll have one next week.
There you go.
You done a lot of fishing.
Yeah, I actually took a break now. I ended up videotaping. I did not touch a rod and reel. Sometimes it's nice just to videotape and concentrate on getting footage, but I went with a good friend of mine, Nathan, and Jamie, and we went up to Tyndall Bridge, and we caught some really nice big redfish and caught some black drum. Did lose a little bit of bait to the sheep's head. I guess the sheep's head, I don't do much bridge fishing, so I really don't know that much about it. But they did say that, with the sheephead, if they were targeting the sheephead, they would have used a smaller hook. I guess they kind of got little mouths that kind of nip at the bait, but we had a really, really good time fishing together. So we'll go to Tyndall Bridge and we'll go do a little bit of fishing for some bull redfish.
Take a break. We'll be right back.
Whether it's removing dangerous trees or planting new ones, Gulf Coast Tree Specialists can help you with all your tree care needs. Sometimes your tree problems are too big for you to handle. Even if it seems impossible to remove your tree, our licensed, bonded, and insured professionals can always find a way for a fair and reasonable price. We can also remove large and unusual items from your property. And our certified arborists can analyze root problems and evaluate structural issues. At Gulf Coast Tree Specialists, we would like to thank you for your continued support and service over the past 20 years and look forward to serving you in the future.
Hi folks, I'm BJ with BJ's Marine. This has been a family-owned and operated business for over 20 years. We pride ourselves in the sales and service of Nissan and Tohatsu outboards. At BJ's, we have factory-trained and authorized technicians for Nissan and Tohatsu. We also repair most any make or model outboard. Call or come by BJ's Marine Service at 1317 Transmitter Road. And folks, we really do appreciate your business.
What's more important in a side-by-side RTV? Is it speed and agility, or is it versatility and dependability? When getting out of the woods is more important than getting into the woods, there is only one name to remember: Kubota. With true commercial-grade construction in the chassis and drivetrain, Kubota gives you the dependability, power, and torque you need to get the job done. Kubota builds work tools, not play toys.
For everything you need on or off the water, visit the Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas. Both locations provide you with easy access boat slips, ramps, fuel, bait, and tackle. Come visit our ship stores and see our unique nautical gifts and clothing, or just relax with a cool drink and grab a snack while watching the boats come in.
Don't forget that Mariner on your shopping list. Come by and see our unique nautical gifts, cards, and clothing at the ship store at Panama City or St. Andrews Marina.
Panama City and St. Andrews Marinas, everything you remember and so much more.
As you can see, we're sitting up here underneath the East Bay Bridge. We've had a bunch of inclement weather lately, so this is a great place to go when you have those kind of conditions. The tide right now is just about to start going out, and we're going to have a lot of crabs coming to the top, and it's going to fire off a good bite with these big redfish, some sheep's head, and some black drum. And once the tide gets into it a little bit, these big redfish are going to come to the surface, so we're going to move out a little bit on top of where they're schooling up and try to get some on some topwater lures as well.
Is that them?
Yeah, black drum. Let's take a look at them. Let's see what we got here. Nice little black drum off a little small blue crab out here at the Tyndall Bridge. Tide's just now starting to move, so we expect the bite to really kick on. We just noticed that a bunch of crabs have been coming by and figured that was the signal to go ahead and start fishing, and this is just a start right here. You got it on?
Better be quick.
Let's record.
Oh, black drum.
Oh, another blackie.
That has got to eat. He's just on it. Woo! There we go.
Got him. Fish on. I think it's another black drum too. Boy, this Corrado hurts them. They don't want none of it.
Ooh, I saw color. That's a good one.
Yep, another big black drum. Amazing, once this tide starts running, they just kick off.
All right, Carol, anything I can catch on there?
Another nice little black drum. And these got to be between 14 and 24 inches to keep, and then you can keep one over every day, one as big as you like. This is about a good eating size right here. This is probably a 23, 24 inch fish. So we're gonna
limit one per person?
No, you can keep 5 of these a day, but you can keep one fish over the slot, just like a trout. Put them on ice. These are excellent on the grill.
That tide is going now.
Icy tip. So I've actually got mine rigged with a 4-ounce weight stuck straight down at the bottom, and I use a little thinner line down here just in case this gets hung up in something. It'll break off before your weight breaks off, or before your hook breaks off. And then we just got about an 18-inch piece of leader, 40 pound. That's gonna let our crab kind of swing out straight just a little bit off the bottom, and they ought to chew it up pretty good. When I take them, and after you rip the claws off of them, you just take and put it right in the corner, pull it up right through there, and then that's good to go. That'll get you a big old fish right there. Here, Steph.
There you go. What's that, Cheryl?
Just having a hard time getting a good angle on y'all.
He'll eat.
Yep. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, doggy.
All right.
All right. That's what we came here for, boss.
Here you go, man. Get you a pic with it.
Cheryl, you get your phone?
Yeah. I'm getting a quick video Say something.
Beautiful fish. The other thing is keeping these fish, you gotta take care of.
Got him! Did you get the hit? Come on. Come on, big boy. Come on. It's too much fun.
Sunjammers and Hobie Mirage kayaks set the standard for on-the-water fun. Whether your passion is fishing, sailing, or recreational adventures, Hobie has a kayak for you. Hobie's Mirage Drive mimics nature's proven designs for effective, powerful propulsion to enhance your kayaking experience. Mirage Power, Mirage Performance, Mirage Drive. Hobie, enjoy the ride. Hobie kayaks are available at Sunjammers Water Sports in Panama City Beach.
I tell you what I like about Coram. I like the food, I like the price, I like the quality, I like the quantity of it. But what I like most about Coram Steak and Eggs is I like that friendly atmosphere that I always find when I dine out there. It's owned and operated by Linda and Willie Coram. They are the original, and they're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and their breakfast out of this world. And my favorite is the world famous Coram Heavenly Hash. Coram Steak and Eggs, 804 South Tyndall Parkway.
When you only have one shot, one chance, there are only two names to remember: Browning and C&G Sporting Goods. C&G carries the full line of Browning rifles, shotguns, handguns, knives, and clothing. Like the Browning X-Boat, every component of the Browning X-Boat works together to deliver the most critical feature: total accuracy. Visit C&G Sporting Goods today, because you don't want to miss that one shot.
Coram Steak and Eggs on Tyndall Parkway. Then Cheryl and I, we were on our way down to do our show. And I said, let's leave in time and stop by Corn Steak and Eggs and get some breakfast.
Yeah, dadgum right.
And of course, my favorite is the world famous Corn Heaven and Hash. And I've already ordered, and we're going to have our breakfast, go down and shoot. But you know, there's one thing about Linda. There's some reason, there's got to be a purpose or a reason why you can stay over for 20 years and compete with all the other big restaurants. And let me tell you what my thought is. First of all, the food is good. And you never leave Coram hungry.
If it is, it's your own fault.
I'll tell you what. And
there's something wrong somewhere.
I guarantee you that I don't think I've ever eaten everything on my plate when I've gone to Coram. But I got a hamburger and a big old plate of those French fries. Or whatever. But Linda and Willie Coram have been friends of mine for all my life. I'm going to say that. Of course, Willie and I we grew up together in West Bay, and we worked together at a telephone company, and I learned to love Willie when I was young, and Linda actually, Willie was so lucky to find you available.
Thank you.
And don't she look good to be 50 years old?
Okay, thank you, Roy.
and then let me say that we appreciate y'all sponsoring our program, and these folks are good Christian people, and that's the kind of sponsors that I like to have. And we really appreciate y'all sponsoring our program.
We are glad to do it. And if it wasn't for God in our lives, none of us would be in it.
Absolutely.
And when you acknowledge that, that's where it begins.
That's exactly right.
That's exactly. Without him, we're nothing.
Well, Linda, again, thank you for letting us be down here this morning and for sponsoring our program, and we're going to get busy and eat our breakfast.
Okay, we'll just go right ahead, and we appreciate y'all.
Okay, and God bless y'all.
And God bless y'all.
Give me a hug.
Okay. Yeah, friends forever.
Friends forever. Now.
Absolutely. I know.
Cheryl, that was good fishing. Y'all had a big time. That was some large redfish.
Those were some really big redfish, and they had to really make sure that they cranked the motor up and tried to get them away from the bridge span too. So we had a really good time though. I learned a lot fishing with those two fellows. They're good fishermen.
You don't ever get too old to learn, do you? But now, remember this, to go up there to catch some of those, the slot, don't try to keep any of those
That's right.
oversized redfish. The man will get you.
That's right.
Sure, we're going to do something that we don't do too often. Go back in the archives.
That's right. You fish so much that very rarely do we ever have to go to the archives. I think that of the history of the show, that maybe we pulled the archives just a very handful of times, maybe 3 or 4 times at the very most. So, but we are going to pull some old stuff out. I was going through the computer the other day, and I love that fishing trip with you and John Farr. I love John Farr. He's just such a great fella. And you guys had gotten into some nice big redfish. So, I don't know what you think. You want to go fishing with John Farr?
Let's go fishing. Let's take a break first.
Okay.
John Farr.
Yes, sir.
Has arrived back in Bay County to enjoy the Memorial Day week.
Yeah, I wasn't coming down here Memorial Day.
Now, I'll tell you what, John, on Memorial Day, I didn't leave the dock, but I did go by some docks, and cars was parked both sides of the highway.
Right.
All around them. I just rather not go when it's that way. But a lot of people came down, and it's still a lot of people down. It'll be down all the week, but we out here early this morning. I can still see the lights tend to feel off over yonder, John.
Yes, sir.
We made it early, but the wind got up already, John. So
You got me up before breakfast today.
Did I?
Yeah, you did.
Well, I hate that, John. No. We got an early start, and so if they're gonna buy it, we're not gonna miss out on anything, John. By the early fishing. Let's see what we can do here. All right, John, number 1 there. That's number 1. Let's see if there's number 2 out there. I bet there is. John, you fishing with the
glow.
Deal Way Glow shad tail. I think I'll try the white shrimp under a float. See what that'll do. That's a nice trout, John. Don't lose it. That's a keeper. That's our keeper. That was a keeper, John.
I don't know about that.
Hey, there's a net right there, John. John, you got a red on, huh?
Yes, sir.
I don't see him out there now. And
I just saw it.
okay, he's right off out there. He is. Yeah. John, are you gaining anything on it?
No, that's it.
Are you making a little headway now?
Make a little headway.
Which way are you trying to go?
Around the boat now.
Around the boat. Get away from this boat, redfish.
Oh, he came off. Oh, where am I? Oh, he came off.
I got to try to get the motor up, John. You hung on the motor? Get out from under there. Maybe on the transducer over there. I don't know what it is, John. It must be. He's a big fish, is all I know. John, I believe you're gonna whip. I believe you're gonna whip him now.
I don't know who's gonna give up first.
Must be a fine red. John, I got the net. You can make him come this way a little bit. Looks like he's doing kind of what he wants to do now. We'll bring him around on that side. No, he decided to go back on the other side, John. Get the water redfish. There's the net. If you can slide him up this way, we'll put that big boy in there. He is a dandy. Now, I can't pick him up. He's going to have to pick him up. Oh, yeah, come on. Good. Is that a red? John,
Yes,
you did a good job. Put that one in the boat.
he's a nice one.
That is a nice one.
Yes. Ready?
All right. There he goes back. Thank you, Mr. Redfish. You can put up a fine fight, didn't you?
He did, I tell you.
Yeah, well, he's out there. We can catch him next time, too.
Goodbye, Captain Roy. Got him?
I got something, John.
Okay.
Yeah, one of those large reds. I hope it's a big trout.
I hope it is.
I'll see what it is. Well, he decided he wanted to go to the next side.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a small red, too. Well, not a real big one, but it's red. I'll get the net.
Not a red.
Yes, sir.
How about a flounder there, John?
Yes, sir. He's a little bit
Your
bigger.
wife likes flounder, don't
He's a
she?
little bit bigger. I didn't She likes flounder.
How many times have you heard the big ones are in shallow water, or there are more squirrels than you can shake a stick at way up the river? But the problem is you can't get there with your propeller-driven outboard. Meet Joe Riley, problem solver, and the Tohatsu Jet Drive outboard. With Tohatsu's Jet Drive, you can get where no man, or should I say, no outboard has ever been. With stick-steering powered Tohatsu Jet Drive and a Rhino boat, you can show your fishing and hunting buddies you mean business. See them at Joe's Motor Service, Hartford, Alabama, near Dothan.
Panama City Gastroenterology specializes in colon cancer screening, gastroesophageal reflux disease, all aspects liver disease, and we do conduct clinical trials. We provide care in timely fashion using our extensive experience and are mindful of healthcare costs.
Folks, if you're 50 years old and haven't had a colonoscopy in the last 5 years, you need to give Doc a call.
For the latest medical news, join us today on Facebook, Panama City Gastroenterology.
The Register Meat Company was founded over 71 years ago by Pappy Register.
Register's premier product is their country-style sausage. It is 100% pure pork and hog casings with their secret seasonings. It's packaged in mild hot, and I mean hot. Their sugar cure bacon is smoked for hours. And Register's premium hams are pumped with their special ham pump. If you're in the Cottondale area, stop by their country store and ask about their Pick 5 program and their veggie bushel. Look for Register's meats at your local grocery.
Hi, this is Nate with Mexico Beach Marina. Remember, we're a key dealer for Yamaha outboards as well as a 5-star certified service department, dealer for Edgewater powerboats. Our marina store still offers all your latest tackle, live bait, bulk ice, ethanol-free fuel, and slip rentals. And our beach store has everything you need for your day at the beach with Guy Harvey, Salt Life, Sperry, Topsider, Hook and Tackle, Bimini Bay, and much more. You can check out our website at mexicobeachmarina.com. Check out our Facebook page. So come on down to beautiful Mexico Beach and come on in and say hi.
Okay, folks, I hope you enjoyed that archive. I always love some of the archives. We don't feast our program on it. We try to do things that you and I are doing, and whether it's right or wrong. Sometimes it's not too good. Hey, this is a beautiful place, by the way, where we're shooting our program this morning, Cheryl.
Yeah.
This is the Under the Oaks.
Under the Oaks Park, yep. So we got the water behind us. And, mullet fishermen. I've got a friend of mine that actually throws a net behind here, when the mullets start to school up. But this is a great place just to come and go wade fishing or throw a net for mullet.
It's one of those parks where I recommend families can come and not be embarrassed by somebody. It's real clean in there. Sure, we've got talk about our sweepstake this morning. We're going to give away a fishing trip. And how do we tell folks how to enter the sweepstakes?
Okay, what you want to do is you want to email us at outdoors@captainroy.com, and if you don't have a computer, you can call us at 850-722-9382 to enter. And it's got all that information on the website, captainroy.com. It's got contact us, telephone numbers, emails, so make sure you go to the website, captainroy.com, and somebody.
Draw down in there deep.
Okay. Let's see.
Who's going to go fishing with me?
Jesse Sanders. So congratulations to Jesse Sanders.
Jesse Sanders. Jesse, give me a call.
At 850-722-9382 and book a trip.
We'll line up a fishing trip.
Lucky Jesse.
We've got to get out here, Cheryl. I think it's fixing to go raining anyway.
I know, it's every day.
Thank you, folks, for watching our show. And remember, tune in again next week at the same time. Remember to always
try to be as good to him as he is to you.
Good day.
Outdoors with Captain Roy and Cheryl's heading to Dothan. You can now catch us on Fox 34 in Dothan, Alabama, Saturday morning at 6 o'clock.
Folks, it's time to wrap it up and go to the barn.